All right, moment of truth. As you can see, I moved a few things around. Computer's over here because it's all plugged in. Still got the cable management to do in the back. However, it's all hooked up. So, moment of truth. See if we get lights and spinning fans and stuff. Got lights. One fan. Two fans. Make sure they're blowing the right way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yep, all three. We got two light strips. I did hear the water pumps kick on, so that's a thing. And we booted. So let's get into Windows. Okay. Yes, I do not have an Ethernet cable hooked up, and this board does not have Wi-Fi. So there's the fans ramping up. Let's see if my profiles and everything are saved. Well, went back to current. Why is everything 3800? Why is it not 3900, which is 3.9 gigahertz? So there's creator mode. Save profile. Thank you. Zero, see, as you can see, 8-core processor, 0 cores disabled. Awesome. That's all 8 cores running. Look at this temp right here. 22, 23 degrees. That is stupid. That's so awesome. Alright, so 3.9 gigahertz, 0 cores disabled, 1.3875 volts to the CPU. Alright. Let's look at settings. What do we got? 8 by 32. 12. Cache. BIOS version H.60. I'm going to have to take care of that later, because I think that's an older BIOS for this board. 8 CPU cores, yay, 16 logical, that's the thread count. Yeah, everything looks pretty good. Live monitoring, yes. Speed, yes. Temperature, yes. Histogram, off. Sweet, so let's apply this. Do a restart. It'd be nice to have my RAM run at its actual frequency instead of the default 2133. Yeah, it's going to boot loop for a second while it relearns the profile. See? It's going to relearn the profile. It does this anytime I make changes. It takes like 4 or 5 boot loops. There we go. Should be pretty close. And that red LED light that you're seeing on the board is not danger. Normally it is, but it's not. It's just saying, hey, it's powering up. Looks like it booted this time. Yep, there we go. We got Windows. Yay! We got Windows. As you can see right now, I haven't closed anything up. Everything is still wide open. I'm not gonna button anything up until cable management's done. And I'll go through the, yes, we don't have this utility on this platform. Don't have an internet connection. Yep. Let's show more details, see if we can stop asking me this. $3.9. Yay! Yay! Super stoked. Yeah, see, it's trying to start cams. I don't have an internet connection, so it can't start cams because it can't log me in. Anyway, let's see. I'm typing one-handed, so that's absolutely horrible. Oh, that's right. I think that changed too. Yeah, alright, so whatever. So yeah, I gotta install drivers and all that stuff, but you know, we'll go over it. Let's see what we got. So we got my H700i case, which doesn't have any panels on it, so whatever. We got cable mods. They're extensions. I got a set of black combs with them and really make them stand out and pop. So we got the 24 pin. Got the 6+2 for the GPU power, and the 8-pin for the CPU power. We now are rocking the original board that I wanted, the MSI Tomahawk B350 chipset in Arctic White with, yeah, you can see here. I want to stick my hands in here with fans running. There's LEDs that backlight the board. And then over here, there's a light pane that runs along the end of it. Super dope. I love that board. So salty I didn't get that the first time. Anyway, so we have the, as you can see, the Ryzen 7 1700X clocked to 3.9 gigahertz on all 8 cores, all 16 threads, which is being cooled by the Kraken NZXT, the NZXT Kraken X52 all-in-one closed-loop CPU cooler. So there's the two 120 fans up there that are for it. And there's the radiator. You got the fluid coming in through here. We have 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance LPX 3000 megahertz CL timing 15, 17, 17, 36 I believe it is, maybe 35. What else? Oh, the GPU. We have the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 Superclock 2, which nobody makes a water block for, which is why this had to happen instead of a reservoir with some cool fluent and tubes. So I don't know. That thing is badass. It's an 8 GB card. It's a 1080. It's got DDR5 RAM in it. It's stupid. It really is. I can do anything I want with that thing, almost. Cooling that, we have the NZXT Kraken G12 bracket, which is holding the Corsair H55 all-in-one closed-loop cooling radiator. So everything's liquid cooled except for my VRAM and my motherboard. That's fine. That stuff doesn't normally get hot. It's got a 92mm fan on it, which is blowing the right way. I checked. What else? What else? Oh, the best part. The best part. I saved it for you guys. The best part. The peel. Oh, that's sexy. That's sexy. That will be changed to white, although that blue, oof, that blue looks dope. But yeah, it's got the black mirror in there, so you can see the light kind of, there's an effect on the light. It's really cool. Oh, so digging my stuff right now. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna do some cable management, button this thing up, take it back upstairs, get it all set up with my monitors and things, and we'll get some drivers downloaded and BIOS update, because I got to get drivers for the Kraken and for the motherboard. Yeah, everything else. Oh, the USB extension hub is underneath the power supply. It's in this area. It's in this area right here. Cables couldn't reach over here, which would have been nice because it would be a little bit cleaner back there. And be able to stuff cables into this spot here, about where my fingers are, between the drive cage and the power supply. But, you know, whatever. All right, so that's phase 2. That is phase 2. Phase 3 won't happen until I can afford to buy a new GPU. And I'm not downgrading. At minimum, I'd be sidestepping. I would get another 1080, but I would get a 1080 Ti that people do make water blocks for. And then I'd have my reservoir and coolant lines with cool colored fluid. Probably do like a Mayhem white, so it's got the pearly stuff in it and just looks cool. Phase 3.1 would be soft line tubing, like thick walled soft line tubing, so it still looks straightish, still holds its shape and stuff, and doesn't kink. Phase 3.2 would be a rigid tube set, but that is with PTEG tubing. But that, I mean, that gets expensive because you need fittings, and each fitting's like $15, like anywhere from $5 to $15. But I would do something like black. I would make sure I'd have all black fittings with the white coolant and stuff, and so that would look like really dope. And then there'd be a back plate on there, which I'm not too thrilled that I can't use the back plate. I'm so salty about that. The reason is because this front plate, you see these 4 tabs in this square open area? Yeah, they stop the essentially this thing. But they stop that from contacting the GPU card. So, I mean, I got to Dremel those off, and then I can put that on, and then put my back plates. It's a 2-piece construction. I could put that back on. That's just dirt. Okay, cool. I could put that back on, and it would at least look a little better. Be protected from, you know, that. But I mean, this is kind of cool. I thought I wasn't gonna be in love with the way the tubes are kind of flowing, but it kind of gives it like a like an organic swamp thing look. You know, kind of, you know, Geigerish alien shit just growing out of my computer. I don't know. I'm kind of digging that blue. That blue is looking pretty dope in there. I don't know. Mess around with the colors and stuff, and we'll see what we got. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.